Good morning, everyone. I am Professor Amit Jadhav. In last lecture, we have seen menus, option menu, and we have seen it practically how it implemented. In this lecture, we are going to see the context menu. In that, in context menu, the menus are pop up when we long press any control in Android. For example, if we create the text view and if we want to display the menus when the user long press on the text view button or text view control, the menus will display or menus will be displayed. For that, we use context menu. I think you use this menu control in Android in your Android mobile. So let's see how it is practically implemented. So for that, we click on a file and new project we have created here. Here we select the empty activity, click next. Here we set the name as a context menu. And we click on finish. So this is the code for the our earlier program, that is option menu. The new file get build is Gradle get build. It is synchronized. So it takes some time. Here the main activity.java and activity underscore main.xml file appear. So here we do the designing and here we write the source code. So let's see how it is. So as we know that the default code has appeared here. Here we can see the text view with the hello text message on a designed view. So that text view we use to display the pop-up menu, or sorry, the context menu. Okay. So here it gets load. As Android is a heavy version, it takes a long time to start, but at initially only. After that, we run if we run our program n number of times, then Gradle build in very small time. It will not take long time for execution also. So for that, the minimum requirement of RAM is 8 GB. And if you are using SSD hard drive, then it is beneficial for you. It will not take so long. So Gradle get build. Yeah, I think all the process has completed successfully. So here we use this design and this text view also. So before we process, I will increase the font size of the text. So here first I use the text size property and set it up to 30 SP. As you know that for the font we use SP and for other we use DP. Oh, it shows red. Oh. And all the remaining parameters as it is. We use this text view. So let's check the design how it will appear on our screen. So it is big enough to view. Okay. So after that we create the directory. For that we right click on it. Right click on app new Android resource directory. In that here we change with menu and the name as it is menu. So menu directory will appear on screen. So here is menu directory. On that we right click on it and here we click on new menu resource file, context menu. Okay, click on OK. So the XML file get generated. In that we create the two menus, option 1 and option 2. So let's begin. So we go to the code window. Here menu is already created. We just start here start here item, create a menu. Most important property is ID. So here we first set the ID. Option 1. Here we close the item and use the title attribute here. So title, giving title as a option 1. Okay, here we close the item and one more item we created here. Item, first we give the ID to it. Option 1 is already there. I change it with option 2 and set its title. And we close it. So two items are created here. We can see its design. So option 1 and option 2 we can see here. One error here display. What happened with option 2? Okay, just write it again. ID slash option 2. Okay, I think it's fine now. So two menus are appear, option 1 and option 2. Okay, I think you can view it. So let's go to the code. So this is our code window. In that we first create an object of text view. So how we create an object? Here we write text view, and is equal to find view by ID r dot ID dot, let's check its ID. So its ID we have not given it, so I set the ID to it, ID slash text view. Okay, so here r dot ID dot text view. So here we create an object. Then we register our menu by using the method register for context menu. And here we use the view as a text view. Here I pass the text view. Okay. So in main on create we create an object of text view and we use the method register for context menu. Now after that we use new method on create context menu. So here we create the context menu, create context menu. So here we get the menu, view and menu info, the parameters. Okay. So first we create object of menu inflator. So this we do not require now. We give it comment to it. Okay, so here first we create an object of menu inflator. Inflate is equal to the method that we have learned in last lecture, that is get menu inflator, and using inflator dot inflate in bracket r dot menu dot the file name, that is context menu dot xml file, and here we pass the menu. Okay. With the onCreate method we use. After that, we have to handle the activities that happen when the user click on the menu. For that, we use the method on context item selected. In last lecture, I think we use same method or menu, option menu on context item select, not display. Press Alt O, sorry, Control O on on context item select. This one. Its data type is boolean. Right now, first we use the switch statement. First, I remove this not null. It is not so useful for us, and we start with the switch statement. Which we use item dot get item ID. So here we get the ID of the items that we have created. In that, we match it with the case. So case first r dot ID dot first ID is option 1, right? So if it is press, then we start the toast dot make text. Here first the context. So this second parameter is the message that we want to display. Option first to click or choose. Okay, option 1 selected. And one more parameter we want, that is duration, and that is toast dot length short, and this toast we want to display using show method. Dot right. So after that we return to here. After that we start with the case second, or so it should become let's see what r dot id dot option 2. Yeah, alignment is good now. And here we do the same thing, post dot make text. Here we first pass the context, that is this, Then second one is the message, option 2. Click or selected. And the third parameter is the duration, toast dot length short, and the method is dot short. Okay, and then we return true for it. Okay, then we use the default we paste that method. Oh, toast dot make test. Here we pass the message. Please choose the correct option. Or simply we return it instead of using toast. So here we return super dot on context item selected. Here we pass the item. Okay, here we close the switch. Oh, it's already closed, I think. It's already there. Okay, and we can set header for the menu also. So here we can set the header for it. Menu dot set header. We can set icon also for it. Set header title. That we write. Choose your option. Give it semicolon to it. Okay, I think it will work. So let's see what happened here. We build the program and run it, and let's check the output. Take some time to build, so your patience will be appreciated. So here ADB get builds. So Gradle build training. Oh, here we get the error message. Find build tool revision 30.02. So whenever such type of error generated, you have to go to project structure, go to module. Here build version, change it to 30.0.3 because this version it requires. Click on OK. Click no here, and again it get built. So if you find some time of, if you find such type of error, you can resolve it easily. I think it will compile now and run it. Yes, here we get the output now. It takes some. Battle build running. Yes, here we get the output, hello world, and when we click on it, yes, choose your option 1 and option 2. If I click option 1 selected, display. Again I long click on it, menu get display, and if I click on option 2 selected. So this is very simple context menu that we use for multiple purposes. So you can do it practically at your practical session, and I hope that you will do it confidently as the source code is there with you. You can view this video and do your practice, and I think you can do it easily. If you find any assistance regarding this, you can contact me on my WhatsApp number, or you can call me at my working hour. Okay, thank you. Here we end this session. Thank you for watching.